Hello guys, welcome to my Genshin Impact Update 1.1 guide. I'm going to be talking about all the new stuff that came out, all the new monsters, resources, quests, all of that stuff. So get ready and drag it up.
He's gonna stop his enemies with his dragon power. Dragon teeth, dragon tail, burning dragon fire. Real live wire, American dragon up.
Starting with the new city reputation system, you can see there are multiple levels. For Mondstadt Rep Level 1, we have the Northern Apple Stew recipe. Level 2 unlocks a craftable recipe in the alchemy table, the Animoculus Resonance Stone, which helps you find Animoculus to offer to the Animo Statue of the Seven. They are consumables though, so I wouldn't recommend crafting them because once you use them, they're gone. Just use the interactive maps to help you find them. You'll also get a town feature which helps you find good or at least decent mining spots to help you farm crystals, as well as the new magic crystals. The magic crystals are complete garbage because to turn them into enhancement ores for weapons, you have to spend resin. At level 3, you have a blacksmith recipe to make the wind catcher, which is really handy for traveling. You can store up to 5 animo spirits, you know those things that you usually collect 3 of to make a wind current. You can now spawn those short wind currents anywhere. It has a 100-second cooldown and can't be used in battles. At level 4, you can get a named card, a garbage attack recipe, and another town feature, which gives you 10% discount on all items in the city of Mondstadt. This does not apply to outside cities like buying meat from Draft in Springsvale, nor does it apply to weapon or artifact merchants, so it's really only good for buying the basic and pre-prepared cooking ingredients, as well as any recipes you haven't bought yet. But the 10% discount isn't even really 10% because it makes salt, which used to cost 60 mora, now costs 50 mora. Mihoyo is bad at math. Moving along to level 5, we have the best combat gadget, the NRE, the Nutrition Ready to Eat, which lets you have a hot key to store your favorite food item. At level 6, we have the most coveted item, the Animo Treasure Compass and Portable Waypoint. The compass lets you find nearby treasure in the Animo country. If it doesn't find anything, it goes on a short cooldown. If it does find something, it goes on a longer cooldown. The Portable Waypoint lets you set up one waypoint and it lasts a week. If you put up another one, it will make the previous waypoint disappear. At level 7, we have another name card and the Moon Pie recipe. And at level 8, we have the special glider cosmetic. City reputation can be increased by exploring the continent, doing main and side quests, weekly quests for citizens, and hunting bounty targets every week. Exploring the continent just means getting all the chests by any means and getting all of the Oculus to offer to the Statue of the Seven. If you go to the map and zoom all the way out, you can see your progress in the many zones of the continent. The weekly quest and bounty limit is shared with all of the cities, so you should only focus on one city at a time. In Leeway, the best things are at level 1, which is the tier 3 revival recipe, golden shrimp balls. Level 2, the city feature for finding crystals. Level 3, condensed resin, which costs 40 resin, a crystal flies core, and 100 mora. You can hold on to 3, which lets you store up to 120 resin to be used on ley lines and domains. Crafting the condensed resin is a really quick way to get your battle pass tasks done, as well as make sure you're not at the max resin capacity. Level 6 is also nice for the Geo Treasure Compass. When doing bounties, make sure to read what the boss is invulnerable to and what they are weak to. You can take on the hardest bounty every time to maximize your reputation and more you gain per week. Once you head to the bounty site, use your elemental vision to see where the hints are. You'll see the hint where there's a glowing red dot over it. Sometimes you have to kill something, others require you just to pick up an item or investigate a spot. After gathering enough hints, you will be led to the boss. There's also a special achievement for failing a bounty just by waiting for the time limit to expire. Besides all the new recipes from the city reputation rewards, there's another recipe you can simply buy at Wangshu Inn, the bamboo shoot soup, which requires a new ingredient. You guessed it, bamboo shoots. Bamboo shoots can mainly be found on the road west to Qingxi village. Another new item, the Loach Pearl, can be found by catching loaches, which can be found on the northwest end of this tiny island north of Dihua Marsh. Currently, it doesn't seem to have a use. Maybe it'll be used on one of the high-level city recipes. There's also a new enemy type, the unusual hilly churl. They are neutral enemies until you attack them. If you attack them and don't kill them quickly, they will despawn like all of the animals that run away. There are 15 spawn locations that have been confirmed so far, and you can find them on the interactive maps. These enemies give you 18 resin-free adventure experience each. Only 1 or 2 of them spawn per day, but if you hop onto your friend's world, you can kill up to 10 for adventure experience for a total of 180 adventure experience per day. That's almost 40 free resin a day. Speaking of resin, the resin cap was raised to 160. However, the rate at which the resin recharges is still 8 minutes per resin. So all this does is let you sleep or work longer before having to play the game to use up your resin. Our inventories also got changed. Instead of 300,000 slots for all of our items, we now have 2,000 for weapons, 1,000 for artifacts, and 2,000 for everything else. But items that go in stacks like ingredients and monster materials only count as one item each stack. All of the collectible books have been stored into the new archive. The new archive system keeps the tutorial information in case you need to revisit them, stores all of the weapon lore of every weapon you have ever obtained, and more, including pictures of all of the new viewpoints. You can find all of the viewpoints on the interactive maps, but 2 of them are indoors, the Knights of Favonius' library and the Mondstadt Cathedral. While you're exploring for all of the viewpoints, you can always have your favorite characters even while they're on expeditions. So characters like Bennett, Chongyun, and Kaching can use their 25% faster exploration skills and still be your main characters. Exploring isn't always a freedom though. Boss rooms have been closed off. The Wolvendom boss has a small wall closing off your escape should you feel like pussying out from fighting the big bad wolf. The flower boss caves have had their ceilings closed up. I suppose MiHoYo didn't like that people were using Singling to send the fire bear down there for 2 hours to safely kill the boss. Besides all of those changes, we finally got some new story progression, and I must say, the plot is getting quite thick. We got some background on Ningguang's growing plot. It used to be small, expanded, and is now what lies before us. I wonder if I wonder if it will grow again. That's all for this video. If you liked it and are interested in more updates, guides, tips, and tricks on Genshin Impact, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to play with me, I'm on the American server. Join my Discord server so we can have voice chat, and you can join my Discord streams. Thank you all for watching, and remember, I will always love you.